What's up, guys? It's Nitro here, and today we are back with another freaking video. That's right, I'm back. Been a hot minute, huh? Today I'm bringing to you a World of Tanks video. I have not really done this ever, but we're freaking doing it now. If there's anybody out there on this channel, subscribe to me, who is interested in this game and who wants to see more, then just comment down below, and I will most likely do World of Tanks live streams this week on YouTube, so stay tuned. But let's get back to the purpose of this video. Today, I am reviewing, or I'm comparing two Italian medium tanks at tier 8. One of them is a premium tank, that's the Progetto 46. One of them is a standard tech tree tank, which is the Pantera P.44 Pantera. I'm just gonna brush over the statistics of both of them, not really too much. I'm just gonna scroll through them quick so that you can pause it if you want. But basically, the Progetto has better intra-clip reload, gun handling is a little bit better on the Progetto. Ammo capacity is higher on the Pantera, as well as the shell velocity. Mobility is pretty much the same, it evens out. You be the judge of kind of the paper stats, but yeah, so you can pause it at any of this, any moments here. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one game from each of these tanks that I played this evening. I'm going to spoil it just a little bit. The game I had in the Pantera was more about racking up kills, and the Progetto game was more about kind of being a little bit more strategic, racking up more damage, but that's all I'm really gonna say. But yeah, let's check out those games. Alright guys, we've got our first game. This time we're in the Progetto. We're in the Progetto first. Next you'll see the Pantera. So I'm gonna explain what an auto-reloader is if you don't know. So basically, as we start to roll out here, we're on Ghost Town, by the way. It's a relatively new map. Auto-reloaders are similar to an auto-reloaders are similar to an autoloader in that you may fire a certain amount of shells quickly. However, if you fire one shell with an auto-reloader, it automatically begins reloading that shell to give you a full magazine potential again. The catch is, if you proceed to fire multiple shells out of your magazine, it takes longer and longer to reload them one by one. So you have the highest DPM when you only fire one shell at a time, but why would you do that? That's not the point of having a magazine. So that makes it fun to be strategic in your decision making and firing. So we'll see that a little bit in this replay. So I'm making my way into my favorite medium tank position on this map, which is in the west, and so I'm thinking that perhaps this would be a good spot to get cross shots on heavies that are trying to make their way into the town. And this T-28, I thought he was going to continue going forward, but boom, we get this, and boom, I fired all my shots. It was worth it because we got the kill right there. So I do realize now, though, that that bush I was firing from is perhaps not the safest location to fire from, because the tanks, the other mediums that are potentially in front of me, will possibly spot me and whatnot. So I bounce off that thing because he's rushing, shoot again, hit him again, and those are all the shells I have. So as you can see, I'm reloading them again automatically, though. So I'm pretty sure it's like, yeah, so you see how it's about 7.2 seconds per shell when I've fired all of them. But I believe if I only fire one, it's about 6-ish seconds. I'm not an expert on this sort of thing, but yeah. I turned off my, I turned off my face cam for two reasons. One, you guys don't really want to see that anyway. And also, we got to focus up on everything that's going on. There can't be anything taking up the screen. So this IS-3, I try to find the side turret, and I am successful. I'm holding fire because I'm not sure if I really want to, you know, destroy my DPM. But we do get tracked there by the Centurion. I don't repair because I believe I can back up before his reload. So that is where I realized that, yeah, that bush is kind of a crappy location to fire from. So I go down into this area, and I'm pretty sure I lagged right there, and I just moved out into the open. I get that occasionally, which is very annoying. So we're just waiting at this point. Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of run down the statistics as we're waiting. Oh, wait, TS5 right there. Oh, is he facing his side? Boom! We get a shot into him. And there's a Progetto that just crossed. And his front is ridiculously well armored, so I'm just kind of holding fire. I'm trying not to shoot for his track, but I miss, and I just back up, because screw that overpowered premium. But I'm also playing an overpowered premium. So, the Progetto has, like, its biggest advantage over the Pantera, in my opinion, is that intragrip. Oh, here comes a Muppet. Boom, there's one, and two. Boom. And he's oh, get wrecked, you little turd. Yeah, so as you can see right there, 2 seconds intraclip. Oh, there's a freaking Russian Scorpion right there. I hate those mother effing things. I get a shot into him there. I wish I had a high explosive round loaded, so then I could have maximized the damage. But yeah, we're already up to 1,800 damage and 2 kills, and there's plenty of game left to be played. But yeah, as I was trying to say before we got interrupted by that Lynx, was 2 seconds intraclip reload is the biggest advantage over the Pantera. If you can, we're gonna see that too. I'll show you a point where this would be important later on in this replay, but that is definitely the biggest advantage. Half a second is a long time in battle. Like the Pantera, that's the difference between an enemy repairing its track or pulling back, like just in time to avoid your next shell. So the Progetto having that strength is a huge advantage. So I shoot there, get another shot into that Russian Scorpion. I hate those things. I hate those things with a passion, man. Yeah, I'm thinking right now that this position is a little bit too aggressive. That Centurion, I think, just missed me there. I'm trying to get back into cover, and we successfully get there, but we do get spotted in the process, but whatever, we're back where we want to be. So I'm going to try to, yep, and there we are, spotted, and we get hit by the VK from the town. So I back off, I'm just waiting here. I would really like to do some live streams of this game this week. So if you're interested, anyone out there is interested, stay tuned, man. I'm not sure what time, but just, you know, stay on the lookout. It'll most likely be out this week. Yeah, this point in the game, I'm just kind of trying to think about the situation. There's a Centurion to my north of me, and there's just a ton of tanks in the town. And they're all kind of hiding. Oh, but here comes this guy. Bounce off him because he's Russian. Miss him. Tracked. And bounce again because he's Russian. Yeah, I do believe in Russian bias in this game, for sure. That T.44 Mod 1 is a premium Russian, which makes it even more appropriate that, you know, there should be some bias there. Here's a Scorpion. I love shooting those things. Boom, right in the side. But as you can see, I just fired my round that was the first round that had reloaded. So I didn't have any other shells. That's kind of a strength and a weakness of the auto-reloaders, is that you get shells over time, but if you fire them, it's like your DPM goes down. So right here, I get a lucky shot right there. Thread the needle into that Jagdpanther. We get hit by the T-54 in return, but I'd say it was worth it to get rid of that guy. We're down to about half health. So what I'm doing here is a bit of a mistake. What I should be doing is using a bush mechanic to try to fire at this guy, but he's also behind the building. He's kind of hiding like a pussy. So yeah, he's not really going to show himself. It's a close game. It's 8-8. The only guy we really have left in the town is that 50 TP. So right here, I'm going to try. I think I kind of overexposed myself. I try to get his lower plate, but it bounced off his upper plate again, and I'm spotted and hit again there by the T-54. That was kind of a mistake to overexpose myself there. I guess I thought I could kill him in the time that I had, but he turned his front to me, unfortunately. And that pesky T-54 gets another shot at me, putting me on a one-shot to the Scorpion, and I say, oh, shit, I'm getting out of here, because he can one-shot me. And my Stritzvong friend puts a round into him, which was awesome. And I get behind this ridge because I'm not about to get killed by that guy. I'm just trying to... I'm not sure if I was spotted, so I don't know how... He's down to 4 health now. 4 health. And he doesn't get killed. That irritated me. 4 health. And I do get spotted now, which is a bit of a bummer, because I was hoping the enemies wouldn't realize that I had relocated. But I did. So we have to make do with it. So that scorpion disappears. He's on 4 HP. I don't know if he peeked up right there. I probably could have tried to get a shot into him. Looking back on it, I should have tried at least to just shoot him there, but he is going to be a stinker later in this battle. Spoiler. So 6 minutes left on the game. We're down 1 tank. They got a Progetto in the town, as well as that 703 we bounced off of and should have killed. And beautiful, our Stritzvong friend takes out that Centurion, which is what we wanted. This guy is a big teammate, or a big teammate. He was a really good ally for me in this game. So now I'm moving back up. I'm going to try to spot the Scorpion and kind of try to keep this hill in between the guys from the town and me, so I couldn't really get hit again. But I can't spot him quite. So what I do here is I peek through. I spot the T-54. Now I go behind the bush. Perfect tactic. But I only track him. And then I hit him again and he's dead. So right there is a perfect example of... There's 2 things I showcase there. One is bush tactics. You need to do that. And so you pull back so that the bush is not transparent anymore. And then you will not get spotted if you're at like a reasonable distance like that if you fire. So boom, I didn't get spotted and I got the kill. Beautiful. But another thing that happened there, or that I want to highlight, is if I was on the Pantera and I had a half a second longer in between that shell, I may not have gotten the shot. He could have repaired and got behind cover. But in the Progetto, 2 seconds, boom, he's dead. Like, boom. That's a quick reload. And that is a huge strength, the Progetto, like I'm telling you. The Pantera does have better shell velocity and a higher ammunition capacity. So, and it actually does have slightly better armor as well. If you want to go look at the paper statistics, go for it. But so here I'm telling the Stritzvong to follow me. I'm gonna try to go on a wild goose chase for the Scorpion by advancing up this one line. But I do spot that 703, and I'm hoping that either I can take him out or our Stritzvong friend can. Looks like if I can get my gun down, we can do it. I'm spotted. Boom, get the kill. 5 kills. 5 kills. And that Scorpion is nowhere to be found at the moment. Progetto actually takes out our 50 TP teammate, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we have turned the tide a little. We're up 2 tanks, and I'm getting nervous because I haven't spotted the Scorpion yet. I think about crossing here, but I'm like, nope, he's going to be sitting right up there, and yep, I get spotted. I know exactly where he is, and the Stritzvong is running out there. I'm trying to warn him. I'm like, I know the Scorpion is like sitting up there at like A1, A2. I say Scorp is near. Oh, so then I try, this is a bit of a mistake, I don't know if I was still spotted, but I try to escape that, but I get spotted and killed by the freaking Scorpion, but he is spotted now, and I say some spicy stuff in the chat, but there, now his position is completely exposed to my team, and I think our Stritzvong does the perfect play. He just goes and rushes him. He's got health. He can take about 2 or 3 hits from the Scorpion, and the Scorpion's on 4 freaking health. So, and I'm encouraging my teammates, you guys got this. You got this. I'm trying to see what's going on the other side of the map here with that Stritzvong. Our Scorpion puts a big round into him, 500. Let's see if the turtle can get a shot. He was firing HE. Like, not quite sure why you'd fire HE at that from that range. Yep, Scorpion finishes him. Nice shot. Now I'm gonna watch for our Stritzvong, who sees a Scorpion, takes a hit, and finishes him. Boom! Perfect. Good play from the Stritzvong. The Progetto killed our Scorpion. I skipped the replay apparently. But now the last tank on their team is my opposition, my rival, the Progetto. I don't know. He kind of just went into that hole. He's not really playing amazing. Boom, he gets taken out. That is game number 1, the Progetto. So yeah, we managed to get 5 kills, 2,800 damage, 700 spotting. It's not a crazy result. It's not like the best I've had. It's not the worst I've had, but I thought I'd showcase this because I thought there were some highlightable moments. I just hope that I showed off kind of what the Progetto can do in a decent matchup like this. But now let's go take a look at the Pantera gameplay. Alright guys, here's a little bonus clip. It's a funny one from another Progetto game. Look at that. Oh, piece of shit. Russian light tank, LTTB. We miss, or he bounces off me, I miss. Kind of lucky for both of us. Both of us would be dead if our shots connected, most likely. So then he disappears, and I'm thinking, alright, let's take a risk. Let's advance here. Let's go to this rock. Let's take some cover. Alright, I made it. And I get spotted. And it has to be by him. He's the last guy. So I try. Yep, and he bounces off my turret. A little bit lucky. And since he didn't get spotted when firing, I know he's in a bush. He has to be using bush tactics. So I look, and there's that little bush right there by that rock. And what I do, so I'm like, alright, let's take a shot. Boom! Get f***ed, you stupid Russian light. Woo! And yeah, that's it. That was kind of the bonus footage. I thought it was hilarious. What about you? Alright guys, we are back. This is the Pantera round. So I'm just gonna mention that yeah, the Pantera is supposedly more mobile than the Progetto, but it's really not. The ground resistance is kind of even it out. I'd say their mobility is very, very comparable. It's not neither of them really have the upper hand, but the Pantera also it does have slightly better armor, especially on the turret. It's 120. That's decent, but considering it's a tier 8, at higher tiers armor does not matter if it's not like insane, because people just push 2 and boom, you're automatically the best player. Boom, push 2, done. Like, you get much better pen. Like on this thing, what's the pen? Like 212 on this. Yep. 259, boom, you're a better player, boom. So what I like to do on this map is go up to this castle area in my mediums. I'm kind of a medium player, can you tell? Here we go. So I'm just checking to see if there's anybody gonna come out here. Gonna get my gun in a nice position. And I don't really see anybody, so what I decide in a second is I don't want to have kind of I want to have the upper hand on anybody who's going to come in here, so I decide to move up and get past that little hole in the wall there. It's a hole in the wall, it's a dirty free-for-all. No. I get past that little spot because see, I could have got shot by those guys if I stayed there, but instead I'm like, oh, I gotta go get a shot. No. Here's the Rhine medal. He's not in the right position for his tank at all. So I shoot him in the road wheel. Boom, that's a track. That's another track, buddy. He repairs. I hit him again. Back up so he can't shoot me. He's kind of feel bad for this guy. So I just fired all 3 of my shots. So I'm waiting for the reload for the first one. Boom. And that's what I love about auto-reloaders. You can fire all of them and then still have another shell, even though that's kind of your worst DPM ever, is to... See, look, that's like 8.3, did it say, seconds for that? So that's a huge mistake I just did. I backed through that hole. I got a kill out of it, but definitely not worth it. I'm on half health now. Got shot by that goddamn M4A1 Revelrize, which is a stupid 390 alpha on a premium medium at tier 8. That's ridiculous. Stop making premiums at tier 8. Stop! Please stop! That is what I think Wargaming needs to do. Not make any more premiums. And make them better than other tier 8s that are just like normal. So what I'm doing now is I realize that we lost the East hardcore, and yeah, so I ping the map. I'm like, boom, we gotta defend because, you know, there's like 7 tanks coming from the east to our base. So what I'm trying to think of the best position I can get into to get, you know, so I can get the best out of the situation. I'm thinking up on this hill I can stay concealed, maybe get shots on, yeah, like that King Tiger just got absolutely nailed. So I'm thinking I can maybe get shots onto them as they cross here, as well as stay hidden from the guys to my right, from this bush here. And oh, there's that damn Revelorize, or however the hell you pronounce that. And I didn't get spotted, but I back up anyway because I'm like, he's gonna find some way to spot me. So I get the hell out of there. And there's the Yag Panther. So yeah, I'm just trying to get into a good spot where I can shoot the guys coming to our base, while not really having to worry about the guys coming on the right. So I missed the Hellcat. Boom. So what I did, there's a good example. I overled the Hellcat. The shell velocity is high on this tank, higher than the Progetto. So you can't do that. You can't really overlead your targets. You kind of have to just rely that they're not really gonna advance too much in the time that your shell gets to get, or the time it takes your shell to get to their vehicle. So there I just basically aimed right at him and boom, 3 kills out of the 7. There, SC-130 PM nails the 75TS. Boop. And yeah, I actually made friends with this guy in the game. I don't know if you're watching, but what's his name? Mythical Flying something? Yeah, Mythical Flyer. Shout out to you, man. You're a nice guy. You'll see later on. So now I'm trying to get a shot on this AMX AC-46. And, woo, perfect. What the hell? Okay, there's a Muppet sitting in front of me. I'll take it. Yeah, I only got tracked there. That was beautiful. Oh, my God, there's that damn Revelorize again. Oh, 431. Oh, you're so good. I hate that when they just... how do they have 390 alpha as a tier 8 medium? I hate that. I believe I cursed him, like, as I was playing this live as well. But yeah, anyway. Tiger 1 is on 254 health. Let's see if I can get a shot at... Yep, got the kill. 59. We're up to not much damage, but we're getting a lot of killing blows here. We're up to 5 kills. Which is a third of the enemy team if you do some math. So yeah, only 1,400 damage though. Or not quite 1,400 damage. So yeah, that Revelorize put another 450 damage into... yeah, T28 prototype in front of me. So I'm not on much health. I'm not really going to make any crazy moves here. Oh, an artillery Muppet has... So I asked for the Top Gun. And I got it. Boom! I asked for the Top Gun. And we say affirmative. That SC-130 PM saved the kill for me. Super nice guy. God bless you, man. I say thanks, brah. And he does a little heart. And the world needs more people like him. I believe I say that in the chat. It's like, so people, nice guys, like, we need more of those. So I type that. I need more people in the world like you. So yeah, there's 2 tanks left. I don't really think there's a chance we can lose this. But I'm trusting that our tank destroyers here can take care of that damn Revelorize, and my friend in the SC-130 PM and I can hopefully go and deal with this VK. It was a heavily armored rear-mounted German heavy. So let's see. Oh, and there he is. Side to me. This is just beautiful. I love this. Back up to get my gun down. Boom. 7 kills. And bada boom, bada bang. So yeah, pretty decent result in the Pantera. You know, just shy of 1,700 damage. That is by no means a... really even a good result. I mean, I'd say good is once you get into 2,000-ish. This is a decent amount of damage, but since we got 7 kills, I thought I'd showcase this one. And yeah, I just wanted to I wanted to give you guys another perspective on Italian Auto-Reloading. This is the standard tech tree tank, the Pantera. So what I'd take away from this, before we get into the post-game stats, I'll run over that quick, is what I want you to take away from this is the Progetto is overall it's a better vehicle, which is a little bit sad considering you have to pay actual money to get this tank, and you actually can't anymore. It's like, oh, they're not selling it anymore. It's special. I really don't like that Wargaming is doing this. They're like, oh, let's make a tank better than its counterpart in the actual tech tree. Like, they've done it with the Centurion 5.1. They've done it with, of course, with the Scorpion G. The Defender is much better than the IS-3. Like, there's so many examples I could give you. I just can't think of all of them right now. But, I mean, it's ridiculous. Pay to win is definitely a thing in this game. I mean, I'm not saying the Pantera is a bad tank. It's definitely not. It's just the Progetto is kind of a godlike tier 8 medium. So, yeah, if you want, like, a clear answer, like, Pantera versus Progetto wins. Like, the big thing is the intra-clip reload is half a second faster, which means it can get out its 3 shots in 4 seconds from the first shot compared to 5 in the Pantera, which is a long time in battle. But if you don't have money to spend, the Pantera is a great option. Like, it's just a solid tier 8 auto reloader. I love it. So yeah, let's go take a look at those post game stats. All right, here are the after battle results for the Progetto M35 Mod 46. So yeah, another thing that I hadn't really mentioned is, yeah, another advantage of the Progetto is look at this profit you can make. 167,000. This is with a premium account and like all this, like the holiday ops bonus and stuff, but netting almost 150,000 credits is definitely a plus. So yeah, we finished with 2,800 damage, 5 kills, 1,000 base experience, pretty good. We got Fire for Effect, Bruiser, and Fighter, some medals there. Only 700 spotting. But yeah, shout out to this Stritzvong right here. I turned your mom out. Yeah, great username, but yeah, even better. So yeah, that was decent result in the Progetto. Yeah, once again, it's just a little bit ridiculous how the premium tank is better than the standard tech tree tank. Kind of pisses me off a little bit. I'm happy we got some shots into this mother trucker though. Object 703 version 2. Filthy Russian bias. Filthy. And here's the Pantera game on Redshirt. The other one was on Ghost Town. Yep, we got a Top Gun out of this. We were actually only just one shy of getting that Radley Walters medal, but whatever. It's all good. Yeah, but look at this difference. So we 7 kills, but 1,000 less damage. But still we made like what a fourth or a third of what we made with the Progetto. Like that's a lot. That's a big difference in the profits you can make, because premium vehicles obviously make a lot more money. So yeah, for experience, we were just shy of 900 for this one. It wasn't an epic result. I just thought 7 kills was probably pretty lucky as well, but decent result in the Pantera. We got 10,000 experience and actually 1 bond as well. I didn't notice that. 10,000 experience plus the application for having a premium account. I ended up getting like around 14,000 experience for this round, which is awesome. We're getting closer to that standard B, baby. But yeah, we fired less rounds as well, so it was less of a cost for the resupplying ammunition. We only netted 18,000 though, compared to what on the Progetto we netted 148,000. Albeit this was a better game in the Progetto, but still that big of a difference in credits, I don't know. All I'm saying is that unfortunately the tank that you have to pay real money for is the better vehicle. That's just a little bit sad to me. However, the Pantera is by no means a bad option. If you're grinding, if you like the auto reloading mechanic in the game and you want to experience that once you get tier 8, 9, and 10, like those are all fun and enjoyable grinds progressing toward that tier 10. The Progetto 65, I don't know. I'd recommend the Pantera more because 1, you can actually get it. 2, it doesn't cost money, and you're not feeding into that pay to win bull that Wargaming likes to throw at us nowadays. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smack that like button down below, baby, and also click that subscribe if you have not already. You're new to the channel. Stay tuned for live streams coming up, probably like today, tomorrow, next day, whatever. If you're interested, stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a good time, baby. But yeah, I'll see y'all later.
Peace out.